Out here in New Orleans on Radio Row, getting ready for Super Bowl 59. Kevin Walsh, Cam Rogers, I believe. And Cam, we're out here. We're getting set. How are we feeling closer to the big game?
Vibes are iconic here at Radio Row. Let me tell you, I'm kind of running with this bit, but I'm calling myself the king of Radio Row because this is my 6th consecutive.
All right.
So excited to be here. Good to be with you guys. Love the setup here as always.
Yes,
and as we know, so many betting angles to this game, whether it's novelty props or what have you. And so, ready to get into it.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about some of the options out there. When it comes to the Super Bowl, like you said, the menu is way different from what you can kind of get involved with there. Are you attacking any of those Super Bowl-only markets, I'll call them?
I am, and I love a lot of the fun novelty props in particular. So I'll give you one off the bat. The over-under for the national anthem length is 120.5 seconds. John Baptiste is doing the national anthem. The last time he did was the 2017 NBA All-Star Game where he clocked in at 90 seconds. I would hammer the under.
All right.
I mean, he clearly likes quick work.
He's trying to get in
of the national anthem.
Now, here's the thing. If he does go long, it's kind of a slight to the All-Star game. He was like, you
didn't care as much?
Yeah, in, out. I don't know. That's interesting. All right, so some national anthem talk there. What are you expecting for the actual game? I mean, we've got two great football teams in it. Kansas City's going for the three-peat. The Eagles looking to break up a three-peat here. Someone pointed this out. I don't remember where I saw it, but the Eagles stopped a Patriots three-peat. It went Pats,
That's right.
Eagles, Pats.
That's
right?
a great point.
Kind of another run at it here for the Eagles as a franchise, as an organization. What are you starting to think about the outcome of the game?
So I think the Eagles are the better team on paper. The better team on paper doesn't necessarily win the football game, but there's this element of, I feel like the pixie dust is going to run out for Kansas City at some point. They were scraping by in some games this season. The turnover differential is very concerning for me, and I think what's going to happen is this. Kansas City is going to sell out to stop Saquon Barkley. 8-man boxes, that sort of thing, and they'll probably succeed. But that leaves A.J. Brown on the outside, Devontae Smith on the outside, one-on-one coverage. I think A.J. Brown is in for a big game.
Okay.
So any prop in terms of receptions, receiving yards, that sort of thing, love the over there.
Okay.
A.J. Brown is the #1 wide receiver in the NFL against man coverage. So I think if the Eagles do win the game, it won't be because of Saquon. It'll be because of the aerial attack, which was impressive to me in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I think that's it's a different take from a lot of people, Cam, right? Because the Eagles' run game is so prolific this season that if you're backing that team, very often people are backing that element of the game. I'm curious for you then. You say the Eagles win through the way you're viewing it.
Yep.
Super Bowl MVP quarterback, A.J. Brown. I mean, how could you maybe see that playing out?
Yeah, so I have it officially as Jalen Hurts winning Super Bowl MVP, and I think it will be deserved. Nick Sirianni let him be free in the NFC Championship game. That has to be the mentality again here in the Super Bowl, and I think you got to start aggressively. Take your shots down the field. Don't go with Saquon so early because I think the Chiefs sort of expect that. So do some play action in the early going, get the football down the field, and then you allow yourself to open up the run game naturally because the passing game is working. So I do think Jalen will win MVP. Yeah,
all right. So that'll be really interesting to see. I mean, you have the chance then to kind of put a few of the narratives to bed all of a sudden. Then if the game starts to play out that way, I do want to make sure I ask you, Cam, about kind of the work that you're doing with Believe and everything like that. You don't get to, 6 straight Radio Rows without all the different kind of work that you're putting in. So just kind of let the people know a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Believe.com, we've got some great podcasts over there. And I was first in the door at the company 6 years ago. I've been on your programming quite often. It's always fun to join you guys and talk golf and betting and NFL. And follow me on social media at Cam Rogers Live. I call myself the CVO, the Chief Vibes Officer, so all positivity on my social channels, and it's been great watching you and all your content.
Appreciate it a ton, and I mean, you've been kind of getting in the mix with us for a while. You mentioned golf. I'll ask you quickly, and then we'll let you get out of here.
Sure.
Excited for golf season? What are we thinking? More
I'm fired up. I'm fired up.
Have you bought into the TGL stuff?
I have. I'm here for it. It's something to do on a Tuesday night, right, when there's nothing really else to watch. I think it's great that Tiger's getting involved more off the golf course. But here's the other thing that's still lurking above all of our heads is this LIV PGA Tour merger. Will it happen? Won't it happen? Apparently, the PGA Tour just spoke with the President of the United States. Donald Trump says that he can fix this in 15 minutes. We'll see if Donnie Boy can do it. But I think for the good of the game, this merger should happen because right now we're fractured. We have talent separated on different tours. So
we'll see then. All right. Lot to look for. That's going to be an interesting year of golf. Cam Rogers again with Believe. We're out here on Radio Row in New Orleans. Couldn't do it without Cam Rogers.
Cheers,
Appreciate
man.
it. Yep,
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.